What's going on, guys? Let's get straight into it. So I've been on scrolling on Instagram a lot. I've been seeing people that either aren't in the YouTube space or are just on eBay. They're just sellers. They're just trying to share their collection. I've seen a lot of Instagram profiles showcasing their collections, and it started to make me think, well, damn, I don't really take a lot of photos of just like single cards and actually share them. One, because my Instagram is more of my like personal private life. Hi, baby. Daddy's almost done with the video. I don't see my Instagram as being a place where I'm going to blast it with like Pokemon content all the time, because I'm still connected with people that I know, and I'm also connected to my professional business on there, and I kind of want to keep it that way. All this being said, not to waste too much of your time, I think it's finally time for me to create an alternative Instagram account that is just for Pokemon, that is just for Pokemon content, where I can just go crazy posting the stuff that I love and I enjoy most. And hopefully you guys will follow me on there and enjoy it. I just wanted to talk about it a little bit and get an idea if it's something that you guys would be interested in. If it's something that I could do that you think would help out the channel a little bit. It seems like it can go both ways. You can have a really big YouTube channel, and then that can be supplemented with an Instagram. But I've also seen instances where the YouTube channel does really, really well and the Instagram just doesn't do that well. And I don't know. At the end of the day, I'm probably going to do it anyways, regardless of what anybody tells me. But I was definitely just curious to hear your guys' thoughts on it. Do you think that it could be a good idea? Do you think it could be good for marketing? Maybe even it would allow me to sell things privately using Instagram and getting references, and would also allow people to know that I am a well-known collector and also a reputable buyer in this space. Because I think a lot of times that's what people worry about when you're trying to do deals privately. They want to see references. They want to be able to connect all the dots. And while you can find my personal page, it doesn't have anything really about Pokemon on there. And I've done that purposefully because I have my own identity. I am my own personality. So, my personal account on Instagram is going to be more about just my life in general. And I might occasionally share something Pokemon related on there, but I think it's time maybe to have a Instagram fully dedicated to Pokemon. Now, I was going to do this with TikTok. I don't know. I did it for a little bit, but honestly, TikTok just became a huge waste of time for me because I would upload one thing and then I would just be watching and scrolling everybody else's thing. So TikTok has proven to be really, really toxic for me and a huge waste of time. Whereas Instagram, I do scroll on Instagram, but I don't really get sucked into it as much. Also, TikTok might get banned here shortly. We don't know. So I'm trying to make a safe bet, and I don't think Instagram is going anywhere anytime soon. So I think it's probably a good idea to start building a foundation and build kind of a base of, my Instagram profile. And I kind of wanted to know what would be good to post on there first. Like, what do you guys think would be the coolest thing to see first? Should it be like vintage stuff? Should it be modern stuff? Is modern stuff maybe more relatable to people? If I'm going to post pictures of stuff, should it be mainly alt arts? Should it be binder pages? I see a lot of high-end slab profiles, but I also, I enjoy other stuff as well. It's not like it's just all going to be geared towards photos of Grail cards. I want to do like fun stuff on there and just kind of post whatever. Whenever I see a card that I appreciate, just post it. That's something that it might take a little bit more time, but I think it could be really cool. And I was curious to hear what you guys think of that. Would you enjoy an Instagram profile with just, sharing my collection with you guys and giving my thoughts on stuff? Or is it really just, am I really just wasting my time in some ways? Is it better that I just maintain a focus on YouTube and keep trying to build YouTube? There's this part of me that in the past I was like, well, I could add this with my Instagram, which already has a following, and that would help, boost the Instagram account that I already have. But then I thought, but I'm not gonna post stuff nonstop, because then it might just be Pokemon stuff nonstop. So I figured I might create a new Instagram account for that. I'm just wondering how it's gonna end up going if I'm putting my time towards that. Now, to be fully transparent, I didn't really wake up thinking, you know what, today I've got to start an Instagram account. My fiance, Diana, she's the one who kind of got me onto TikTok, which I've now decided is just not going to work for me. But, she's like, well, Instagram is different. You're just posting a photo. Like, you can share all of your favorite stuff. You're not trying to mash in songs with the photos, but you can do that now as well. But I was just more interested in being able to share some of my favorite cards with the rest of the world, and actually have kind of a place that kind of catalogs everything that's in my collection, how far I've come as a collector. And I've gotten rid of a lot of cheaper cards that I used to own. So I feel like now is a pretty good time to start an Instagram account where I can pretty much post my favorite Game Boy games, my favorite theme decks, my favorite modern alternate art cards, my favorite Grail cards. So the more I talk about this, the more I realize it's going to be a good idea. But because I've already built a community here on YouTube, I wanted to know what your guys' thoughts are on doing something like this. Is an Instagram account a good idea? What would you like to see on there? What kind of content would you like to see on there? Would you want to see like me opening one pack every now and again on there? What's the kind of stuff that you guys would want to see more than anything? It would also be a place where not only my Pokemon stuff, but I could upload parts of my Yu-Gi-Oh collection, post certain cards that I just always have loved from Yu-Gi-Oh, regardless of the value. But anyways, that's all I got for you guys. Super short video today. Really just wanted to know what y'all's thoughts were on Instagram, on doing another platform. Could it really play out in the long run, or should I just maintain focus on YouTube? Because again, all these things take time, whether you're doing eBay or Mercari or Instagram or TikTok, all this stuff takes time, and I'm not a full-time content creator, okay? I still run a full-time business, and I work there 6 days out of 7 days a week. So for me, it's really important to manage my time effectively, and that's why I've made this video and kind of wanted to get an idea of what you guys thought. If the main consensus is like, I don't think Instagram's that big of a deal, yeah, you might get views there, you might get some exposure, so it could be worth it, but I personally don't like Instagram. Or maybe you guys would say yes, because then if you had an Instagram page dedicated to Pokemon, I could comment on all your posts, or I could like all your posts, and it wouldn't be like I'm going to your personal page and trying to DM your personal page. I don't know. Maybe it would be better that way, and it would help build up the community a little bit more. And then just stuff like this event that we're doing at our bar on May 4th. We're doing this this Pokemon trade day event, kind of mini convention at my bar, Starlight on 22nd, here in Charlotte, North Carolina. And that's just the perfect way to start an Instagram profile. Like, if I'm going to do this, the first post should probably be that event. It should be that, hey, we're doing an event on this day, and then I can post some of my nicer cards, but I'll at least have a place where that post can live for an eternity. Because my personal page, I put posts like that in my story, but I don't leave them on my page, because my page has like my fiance, my daughter, stuff with the bar. That's mainly what my page is. But anyways, definitely want to hear y'all's thoughts on this, and I'll let you guys go. Peace.